Yes, people, you telling me back again for another Red Talk. Saeed, what you telling me, fam? I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you hear
yeah.
me?
My bad. What are you saying, broski? Man, I'm blessed. Can't complain. Weather's looking nice. You get me? It's like 19 degrees, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
It's mad.
madness today, isn't it? Like, it's great, bro.
Yo,
The flipping gym was so hot today. Oh, my days, bro.
bro,
I
it's
was
it's
dying.
summer, man. It's summer for a day or two, man. So
Yeah.
enjoy it. You know them ones there. I've been out and about. You get me? Doing a few things and that. So yeah, man, it's been good, man. Can't complain. You know what I mean? I see everyone else crying. United are in a nice place. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I'm
everyone's stressed,
loving life.
bro. It's amazing, bro. Like, bro, that's what I was telling, man. My whole life is different now, bro. Like, we're just not
Yeah.
rubbish no more. Like, life is just way better, bro. Man's waking up. I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Sun was out. Do you know what I'm
Come on.
saying? My third in the league, bro. Do you know what I mean? Certain
Come
man's
on.
team getting slapped every week, bro. They wish they were playing once a week, them Chelsea man, bro.
Oh,
Man getting slapped
bro.
twice a week, bro. Every week it's mad, like, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'd much rather play one game a week and just win that game, bro, and then we can relax, nothing to worry about.
Broski, man, I'm telling you, man, like them man are getting exposed for what they are, man. You know what I mean? The manager's getting exposed. You know what I mean? Listen, they are in a bad position. Man want to leave. I see Enzo talking about, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about the future right now. You know what I mean? They're telling Cole Palmer like F off and that, you know what I'm saying? It's all mad,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
It's
getting
all mad,
toxic,
bro.
innit? It's getting
Yeah, it's
mad
getting
toxic.
toxic, bro. Fans are leaving early. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yo, like I'd hate to be a Chelsea fan. If you know, you know. You know that one's
It's
there. If you
nasty,
know,
bro.
you know.
It's proper nasty, bro. I can't lie. But you know what? Yeah, it's been a long
Yeah,
time coming, bro, to be honest with them man
100%.
there, because
100%.
they're the way that they're run, yeah, is not sustainable, innit? And it's one of them ones where everyone, when they were doing their little 8-year contracts and they thought that they had a
Yeah.
plan and everything like that, everyone was looking at it, yeah, and was just like, oh, all right, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're onto something. Yeah, it turns out they're not. You know, like that. Turns out
Bro.
they're not.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, like it's mad, bro. The day they got rid of Tuchel, it's been downhill, man. You get me? They got owners who, you get me, are meeting with the mandem and that. It's all a mess, bro. Like you can go and get the best talents in the world football, but when you're assembling them together, like what are you trying to do, man? What's your plan? What's your remit? Like their team, if you look at it right now, apart from like Reece James and a couple guys, you know what I mean, Caicedo, that team is not full of like quality players, bro. It's just
Yeah.
average, like when you deep it, bro. So, like and then this is the mad thing is that they spent a lot of money. They've got like spent a lot of money on targets and whatnot. But what's it to show for, man? You know what I mean? 10 years without a trophy nearly, you know what I mean, and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, cool. They won the Champions League 4 years ago, but if they've gone backwards, man, they were meant to go forward. Since that Champions League, they've actually gone backwards, man. And they're stuck with that guy. That owner ain't gonna go away anytime soon. You know what I mean? There, like, unless you do something drastic, they ain't gonna go anytime soon, man. So yeah, man, is the grass always greener? Those people that wanted Maresca out, is it always greener? You know, like there's bigger issues over there than just a manager, but that manager
Bro,
down
the
there,
manager is the least of their issues, bro.
yeah,
That's the reality. And I said the same thing about Spurs. I was telling my brother when
yeah,
man wanted Ange out after they won a trophy, bro. I was like, bro, are you sure, fam? Are you actually sure, bro? Because the way this thing works, yeah, is that there's so many different layers to what's going
yeah,
on. You can't just be like, yeah, Ange is the problem. Not only was Ange not the problem, yeah, I'd argue that he wasn't even one of the problems, because it's
bro.
like he was overachieving, yeah, with the squad he had, bro. Like that's the truth, bro. Like that Tottenham squad's rubbish.
Yeah, it's rubbish, bro. It's one of the worst
It's
squads I've seen.
rubbish, bro. You know what I'm
Rubbish,
saying?
100%. I'm with you. Like these teams are the recruitment has been awful, man. You can say whatever you want to say about, oh, but we've got this and we've got depth here, but really and truly, is the depth add to the quality? Like me and Don, we've been going back and forth on that. And at the start of the season, he was saying, oh, but look how our attack. But I was like, it's Garnacho, Neto,
Bag of false depth,
Gittins.
bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's exactly, but it's false depth, bro. So I
Yeah.
look at them like, is it good depth? Like, is it quality? Like, is
Yeah.
it quantity or is it quality? That's what we really want to know. Like, is it
Yeah.
quality though? Because if it's not quality, then you might as well just allow it, bro. Like, you looking at the Man City team yesterday, bro. It's like, how many of them players like actually will be in the team next season? Like, there's not going to be many. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've got a lot of players, but how many are really, really the guys? You feel me? And that's what it comes down to, man. With United, like we might have a good 11, but you'd rather have a good 11 than players like Ugarte come in and do nothing, bro.
Bro, but again, Ugarte's false depth. Mason Mount is false depth. These are players that come into the team and don't make it any better. So
nothing.
Those are the players we need to get rid of.
Yeah, full step, bro. So end of the day, yeah, this is why I'm just like, yo, man, like they could go and get Quendo, they could go and beat us to Delap and whatever.
Again, Quendo's a nothing signing, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you, man. It's like you're putting the kid into a lot of pressure. Like they're looking at Quendo thinking, yo, he's the next Yamal or whatever, or he's gonna be the next prodigy. And I'm like, but you're going into a mess. You can't expect a young kid to go into an environment where it's set up to fail. You know what I mean? Like that's just not gonna work. The youth
also,
project right now.
Man's talking about him being the next anything. Yeah, the way I see it is, it's like you can't bank on someone being the next anything. What is he now, bruv?
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say, man. What are you now? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Look at Sa, man. Like man got thrown into the deep end against Kvaratskhelia, and them man there. Like no disrespect, Sa may be a good defender in the future, but their defense was Hato and Sa, and I'm like, yo, like what the hell, man? You can't do that, man. You can't throw these kids into the deep end and expect them to be at the level that they are at. Come on, man. It's not good enough, man. It really isn't good enough. I think even Chalobah, you see his ankle, by the way. Oof, it was nasty.
No.
Bro, it went the other way, man. It went the other way, bro. It's nasty, bro. I think he's out for the season. You know what I mean? So yeah, they got Reece James, Chalobah out, two of the experienced players. Fofana ain't good enough, let's be honest. Been there, 4 or 5 years now. He ain't good enough. Then you have to rely on Hato, you know what I mean? Sa, and you know, it's not great at all, man. It's not great at all. You know,
they're in a spooky position.
Spooky, bro. Yeah, listen, I'm just kind of pissed off Brentford didn't win their game on Monday night, bro. I was like, flipping
put more pressure on them, innit?
Yeah, bro, man. Because now it's a bit of a joke now, you feel me? Because we've kind of gone ahead of them. We're 6 points clear of them, man. We're 5 points clear of Liverpool, but they're gonna get enough to get top 5, innit? You feel me? So they'll do enough to get that because the guys behind them aren't putting pressure. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So, yeah, man, for me, PSG showed them levels. And that PSG, by the way, is still not warmed up yet, man. They're still not warmed up, you know. They're still, because I watched them against Monaco. They weren't great against Monaco. You know, they got beat by Monaco in the Ligue 1. So they're not even warmed up yet, man. So if that's not them even warmed up, boy, they are far away, man. They are far away. You get me? So, yeah, man, I'm just laughing at them. You feel me? Man City got dealt with as well. Even though, to be fair, Man City were a better team, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, they were. But, bro, Man City, you know what's weird? On paper, Man City have such a good team, yeah, but they've been guilty all season, yeah, of not taking their chances. All season.
Yes. They have been, bro. They have been, man. They miss hella chances, bro. I thought that was one of Doku's best games. I can't lie to you. He cooked Trent the whole game. And it's like, Haaland didn't put himself in the box enough for me. You know what I mean? He was too static. Rodri missed chances. There were so many chances, bro. Like that Real Madrid team, I get it mentally, yeah. When you're 3-0 up, yeah, you take it easy, but they were a mess, man. In terms of like,
I'll be honest, yeah, that Real Madrid team, yeah, they overachieved in the first leg because I thought that Man City were gonna beat them, bruv, in the first leg. Because when I saw the injuries, I was looking at it saying, you know what, like they could get tucked in, and then like, bro, they just had a night, bro, where everything went for them. That's all it was.
That's it, bro. You know what I mean? Valverde had a hat trick, bro. You get me? It was a madness. You feel me? Like you got to give them.
That's probably his first ever career hat trick, innit?
I think so. It's got to be sure.
Yeah, and it'll probably be his last ever one as well. Like it was madness. Valverde's not a man that you associate with bagging hat tricks and that.
Nah. But like I said, on that night, you know what I mean? They produced a bit of magic. You feel me? But at the same time, when you actually deep the actual game, like broski, like it was a madness, bro. It was an absolute madness in terms of like City. This is the thing with Guardiola, man. Like he'll fail to be a low blocking West Ham, but then for some reason against Real Madrid he can look better with 10 men. It's mad. Like Guardiola is just a funny character, man. He makes the best team possible for against Real Madrid second leg when they're 3-0 down. But in the Premier League where they're closer to Arsenal, possibly, he puts out a team with Semenyo as a 10 or whatever he was playing at. You know, Bernardo Silva and Rodri is a double pivot. And it's like, what are you doing? It just doesn't make sense for me, man. So that's just Pep. But Real Madrid, I think they're going to get destroyed by Bayern Munich. I can't lie to you, man. Bayern Munich are going to destroy them next leg.
Yeah,
I know
they
they're
tear
kind
them
of low
apart.
key through. You know what I mean? But I just think Bayern Munich, the way they play, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a light work for them. I can't lie to you, man. It's going to be light work. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Man City, they just got to think about domestic trophies. I think the league, I can't lie to you, I think it's done. You know them ones there. They got to think about Carabao Cup and FA Cup. That's the only thing that they've got right now. You know them ones there, because nothing else for them is working. You know them ones. So
it's looking nasty for them, and then it's Pep's future as well, blood.
Yeah, bro.
It's 100%. Like, what happens if, for argument's sake, I don't think Pep would leave if they don't win anything. You know what I mean? Because leaving in a season where he didn't win a trophy, I think Pep's ego wouldn't allow him to do that. However, if Pep does leave at the end of the season, then it's like, then I guess we got competition for Enrique then, I guess, because you know what I mean? Like, I think he would suit the Man City squad probably better than he would suit ours. So it would be interesting to see if they would be in for him. I know Maresca's been linked heavily with the job.
Maresca's going there. That's what he wants. It's definitely Maresca, bro. 100%, bro.
He's been linked heavily with that
job.
job.
Yeah, he knows Man City. You know what I mean? He's been dreaming of that role. Bro, he went behind Chelsea's back, bro. That's one of the things where it became a mutual agreement for him to leave, because he was finding out if the role was available. Personally, for me, I think the style at City might suit him. You know what I mean? With the players that he's got right now. I think they suit more of a Maresca than a Pep Guardiola right now, if I'm being true to honest with you. The team that I'm seeing right now assemble, because he doesn't know how to use a Semenyo. He doesn't know how to use Mamouche. Whereas I think that Maresca will find a way to integrate them, you know what I mean, into the team and get the best out of their qualities. You know them ones there. So, yeah, man, I just think for me, this doesn't look like a Guardiola team. I think right now, if he doesn't win any trophy this season, he may want to leave. He might say, you know what? I've done my bit now, 10 years, enough. You get me? He might do a Klopp, because nobody really knew Klopp was leaving. Randomly, bang. He goes, I'm tired, I'm done out here, bro. So he may leave at the end of the season, bro, and be like, you know what? I've done my bit. I don't think Company leaves, because I feel like what he's doing at Bayern Munich right now is good. It's good for his development. I feel like it's good for him to just right now be winning. And I think
Company probably ends up managing City later on down the line.
There you go, man. So I don't know, man. I think right now he's kind of calm with what he has right now, bro. When you've got Harry Kane, Elise in their prime and whatever, like, you know what I mean, bro. I don't think you want to leave just yet. You get me? It just depends on whether he deems the Bundesliga a bit too boring, and he looks at it and thinks, you know what, man, I've kind of done here, bro. I don't need to do any more. And City come and beg him basically to be the new manager. You feel me? And then the City fans are all singing. You know, if the heartstrings of Man City get to him, he may do it. But it doesn't seem like a guy that right now.
Nah, he just signed a new deal, and I feel like he's way too comfortable, and they're allowing him to kind of build the team image. Like, it wouldn't make sense leaving.
Nah, it wouldn't make sense, bro. You get me? So
and imagine he wins the champs as well, blood, because that's a real possibility.
How old is he? Is he like 38 in it? Company in it?
He might be 40, maybe on the nose.
Oh, is it?
He might be.
Yeah, no, it's 39. Just 39. Oh, yeah,
okay.
He's 39. Yeah, so yeah, man, he's still young, man. I mean, he's still got time, bro. Like, not every time you need to jump the gun at a job, you know what I mean, and be like, yo, let me rush to this job right now. You know what I mean? Not every time you need to do that, but a lot of managers, they do that. You know, they rush to jobs thinking, shit, it's available. I might not get that job anymore. Like, bro, you just gotta just do your own thing, bro. Build your own. You know what I mean?
The thing is, Company will always be in high demand at Man City just because of his history there as a player. So he doesn't have to rush to go there. That door's always open, bro.
It's always open, bro. You know what I mean? And after Guardiola, there's more likelihood that managers get sacked anyway. You get me? Like, look at Arne Slot right now. Won a league title, still ain't good enough. They want him gone. Second year was that bad, yeah? You could win the league. This is how scary it is here now. If you win the league now in your first year, do it amazingly well. But if you have a bad second season, you're likely to get sacked, you know, then keep your job. It's mad, isn't it? Obviously, the context matters. Don't get me wrong. Like how you fall off. Do you get beat badly? Do you know, are you how many points away from the league? if there's any beef with any players. There's a lot of things that can be happening, yeah. But still, like Maresca could win the league one year, be sacked, and Company might get his job. So you never know what could happen, bro. You know what I mean? Look at Maresca. Man won the Club World Cup. Who would have thought if he won the Club World Cup, got top 4 in the first season, and then
the Conference League,
Conference League, and then you still at the end have to. It's mad. That's mad. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
so yeah, man, it is football. It is football. But I'm just letting you know, like, this is how when like managing to realize, yo, like, not everything needs to be ready, bang, like that. You feel me? Like, I thought that Zirkzee was perfect for Marseille. Greenwood, Bamiyang, Bear, like.
And to be fair, he's not doing badly, but he lost that cup final. And I think since they lost that cup final, they've started to have a wobble, haven't they?
Who did they lose to? Was it PSG?
It's PSG, yeah.
I mean, it's expected, in it though, man. You know, I mean, they're the best team, but I get what you're trying to say. It's a final, in it, and whatnot, and also you got to remember, De Zerbi. It's about him as a personality. These Italians, man, when they lose, they're
crash outs, bro.
Crash outs, man. You know what I mean, man. It's like Conte. If he doesn't win the league this year, best believe Conte leaves Napoli in the summer. Doesn't get what he wants.
Ends up falling out with people, yeah.
Yeah, bro, falling out, bang. All of a sudden, he's the new manager of Inter Milan. You know what I mean? But it's the way it works, man. It's mad, bro. Like, these managers, bro, I swear down, bro. Like, they demand so much, but it's like, maybe we don't see it in football, like, what they go through and what they're seeing, maybe, and how they analyze things. Maybe they're justified in what they want and what they don't want. I don't know. Like, we don't know the ins and outs of what happens behind the scenes, innit? You get me? Like, in terms of ownership. Do you speak to your owner? How regularly do you speak to your owner? Does he rate you? Does he blank you? You know what I mean? Like, we don't know, like, all of these things, innit? Obviously, they put a front on the camera to be like, yeah, man, me and the owner, we're cool. We're always dialogue. It's like Ten Hag. He kind of lied when he was like, we're best friends with Ineos. When really,
they didn't like him. You know the ones. He got on with Dan Ashworth, and that was about it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So they kind of like lied, and he was like, and then at the end, man was sacked, innit? You feel me? Same with Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim was talking about, oh, we go for coffees and that, and he calls me. And he sends me pictures and that. And I was like, whoa. What's this sort of relationship? You get me? And then all of a sudden, a couple of months later, he's saying that, you know, I'm the manager, not the head coach, or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. Like, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, he basically pays his way out, and he gets a 10 million payout, man. You get me? Mourinho handbook come out like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So yeah, man, it's funny how management works, man, and how the situation is kind of like. I think with Pep, he's like the godfather in it. You get me? He runs the club. No one can say shit to him. He'll leave on his terms. It's just whether now, yeah. I'm not saying that there will be people that are Pep out, yeah, but if you go at 2 years without a trophy, and the third year you don't do anything again, like, you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, it's peak, man.
It's peak, bro.
Like, he's in danger of, like, football kind of just leaving him behind, you know? Similar to what happened to Arsene Wenger, bro. Like, that's why I say, like, Fergie left at the right time. He won his title and he just dipped. You know, them ones there, because seeing Fergie struggling and losing season after season after season would have been too much for a lot of people, bro. Do you know what I mean? So that man just left at the right time, bro. And Pep's in danger of staying too long, and just getting smoked. Because if he stays next season, I don't see City finishing in the top 2, bro. I think we'll finish above City next season if he stays.
Bro, listen, well, you got to remember, man, like, this is it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a bit like that under maybe 2004-5, man, when I seen Chelsea coming in, money that we were spending. Fergie weren't really buying anyone, man. We were buying Jemba, Bellion and that. And I was like, yo, what's going on here, man? And then obviously no value in the market started to, and I was like, yo, man, like, it's getting a bit mad, bro, you know? But then obviously, you get me, he was building the future with Wayne Rooney, Ronaldo, and them and there. But at the time, it was hurting, bro, because I had a few Chelsea mates in it, and they were like, yo, man, back-to-back titles. They were living life, bro. At that point, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought Chelsea were gonna be the dominant force.
Yeah, because Jose was on smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then bang, Rooney, Ronaldo developed, and then, you know what I'm saying, he trusted that. You get me? That could have went horribly wrong, but he trusted it.
Yeah, but the thing is, in football, the game moves too quickly now, and everyone's got money, so you can't. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can't say, oh, you know what, we'll write off a couple seasons and wait for. Nah, we can't wait for no one, bro. You have to keep moving.
You have to keep moving, bro. You have to keep spending. You have to, you know what I mean, bro? Them man, like Man City though, they spent, they spent like 500 million in
they spent bad, bro. They spent like 200 million in January and still hasn't helped.
People don't speak about Man City's flops, enough, and this is what I say. Like, do we put that down to Pep Guardiola not using them, or do we put that down to the fact that they just flop? Because I don't believe in a world where Mamouche goes from the Bundesliga, he's playing a particular style, his style, then you come to England and you don't get the best out of him. I don't believe you get Semenyo, and then he's one of the best touchline wingers right now in the league right now. You know what he's about, left foot, right foot, wide, direct, and then all of a sudden, you play him in a 10 role, and he's trying to adjust him to your way. Like,
yeah, but also Semenyo's not used to playing in a team that will have 70% of the ball all the time, bro. He's used to playing in transition for a team that barely has it. So
yeah,
the same with like someone like Pedro Neto. Their man always look good in relegation transition teams, because you just see them breaking away, bruv. You know what I mean? And causing havoc. But when they've got the ball all the time, you realize how inept they are technically. They're not good, innit? So
yeah.
It's 100%. One of them players are suited to not having the ball. All their best attributes are off the ball attributes, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. City need to stop hoarding players, bro, man. Like, I feel like they're just hoarding players and just waiting for the best ones to work. Like, it's football monopoly, man. It's not right, man. I can't lie to you. Like, I get it, it's how football is. You snooze, you lose. But you buy Nico Gonzalez for 60 million and you don't really use him. And I get Rodri's ahead of him, but then you've got Reinders, you beat him 47 million, not really know what to do. You feel me? Like, it just feels like football monopoly right now at Man City, bro. You get me? And just keep finding out who's the best player and then boom. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You get me? Like, right now, they're looking cooked. I can't lie to you, man. They're looking cooked, man. You know what I mean? They are looking.
And bro, they're regressing, bro. Like, and that's why I said, like, Liverpool, Chelsea and Man City are going backwards. We're going forwards, bro. We're going in the right direction, bro. Just because when we look at what's happening around us, it's positive, and especially if the news that's coming out with the players that we're
I've seen this as well.
We're looking at. The good thing about this Ineos regime is that all the transfer news. The right kind of news. You know them ones. It's the right kind of players. It's the right kind of positioning. They're saying that they want a left back because they don't trust Luke Shaw's availability. They're saying they want 2 midfielders as well. They're saying they want a left centre back. They're talking about all the positions here that we know that we need.
We know we need
to look at, because if we get a left centre back because of Martinez's fitness, we've still got Aiden Heaven and we've still got Lenny Euro. We still got Harry Maguire that can play on the right hand side. Like, we're good. You know them, man. So, like, I understand why they would think that they need to look there, innit? So at least the right positions are being discussed. The right names are being discussed. They're saying Tonali and Baleba. They're saying they spoke to Baleba's people as recently as last month. So it looks like Baleba's still going to be a target. And the rumors are it's going to be around 65, 70 million. If he's 70 million,
it has to be cool, man. You can't be any more than what they've been through show right now. For me, like, Baleba's 50 million max for me personally. If I'm being truly honest with you, I wouldn't pay more than 50 million for Baleba. Obviously, it depends on the demand. But United, the fact that United's still involved with him, that's good news. You get me? Tonali. We're looking at the right signings, but this is why one thing I will always say with Ineos, I have a lot of criticisms of Ineos here, but one thing they've done very well is identifying talent and also recruiting well in terms of the market. We're not buying dusty players. We're buying players that fit the profile. We're buying players that go straight into the team. You know what I mean? And these guys are the caliber players that we should be getting. The likes of, you say, Tonali there, Wharton, Baleba, they're all good players, bro. They're not like, normally you kind of look at the market.
There's certain man that you see linked with, and you're like,
you're like, they're not great, man. Nah, not for me. But everyone's in unison, you feel me, with the sort of caliber players we're buying, bro. That rarely happens, bro. Wallahi, that rarely happens within the United fan base where we're actually like, you know what, man? That actually makes sense. You feel me? Like, that makes sense. That looks good. You know them ones there. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be a case of Man United have just got to be quick in the summer, bro, because the World Cup's around the corner and you don't want to be buying players after the World Cup because their value might go up. You've got to get them early. Like that 2 weeks here, that once the season finishes, or before the season finishes, pre-agreement, bang. he's a Man United player, or here we go.
I think it's going to be like that with BALEBA. I think as soon as the season finishes, you're just going to see that wrapped in it, because that's like the worst kept secret in
that's what I'm saying.
Football right now.
Yeah, like Fulham have signed a player. I don't know, some American Donny. Is it Pepe or something like that? They've already got a here we go for him ready for the summer. So that's the sort of business we should be doing. You feel me? Like get that early pre-agreement sorted. You feel me? Like football's moved on now, man. We're not doing this waiting till June, July to negotiate. You know, the ones there when everyone's in different parts of the world. Because this is the first summer where Ineos may be tested, because now Liverpool are rubbish. You know what I mean? Before we were rubbish on the Ten Hag. We were the ones that were kind of behind, and we really didn't have a plan in the market. We're buying duds like Anthony and stuff like that. Like we were just buying what the manager wanted. Now I feel like this is the first summer where they're really going to be tested, because now it's every man and his dog right now. You know what I mean? Dog eat dog. Chelsea want to buy the same players. Man City, Liverpool, like they're all looking for players of similar quality in the league. So we've got to be ready, man, and say, yo, listen, this is our project. We're in the Champions League. We came third last season. We know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all there, man. And regardless of a manager's there or not, it comes down to the fact that what's your project? What's your remit? What do you want to do? Like, are you a star? Are you not? How, you know what I mean? And yeah, that all there, if you can do that, you know, more than capable, Man United, getting the targets that we're meant to get, man, because it's all good. Because if you miss out on one, you still can get another one. Yeah, it's not one of them ones where there's only one prime target. So if you miss out on a Wharton, you can go and get a TONALI. If you miss out on that player, there, you can go and get BALEBA. So it's not all doom and gloom. You know,
but it just shows you all the players we've been linked with are of a certain caliber that there's not a single player that we've been linked with where I'm categorically saying no. Like I don't. You want
see what
that.
I'm trying to say, broski?
Yeah.
You're spot on, man. There ain't like you're not categorically saying, yo, I'm not for that. You feel me? They're all good quality, bro. You get me? We've gone past the days of Edison. You know what I mean? Them man there, bro, that don't really have star quality, man. They just run around and just do nothing, bro. We've got to have players that are on the ball, good technically, that have been in the Premier League, you feel me, that know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, too. And then if you want to, you could maybe go and get a Camavinga if you need to as a third option, whatever. Like, you've got that in your locker, man. So I feel like there's a lot to kind of like work with this summer. You feel me? There's options, you know, and one's there. He's even players that maybe not really liking other clubs that may want to join Man United. You don't know. The shock value this summer might be huge, man. It might be massive this summer, bro. Players might want to leave certain other clubs and then they might want to come to Man United, bro. Who knows?
That's true.
You know what I mean? You don't know.
That's true, bro. And you know the way that other teams are playing, like Liverpool and Chelsea, the way they're playing right now, they're not looking like mad attractive.
Nah, bro.
They're not looking like mad attractive destinations right now, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't know who the managers are going to be. And also, they're not playing well.
They're not playing well, bro. You get me? That's the main thing where you got to look at. Like, they're not playing well. You know what I mean? And that's where you look at, if you can, right, who's had a good season? Who's doing well? Who do I see that's attractive? You know what I mean? Where do I see, like, if I see the components of a football team that I like, you genuinely want to go there, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, under United, it was one of them ones where we have to almost beg players to come. Now we don't have to do that now.
Right.
Players want to come to us now, man. You get me? So that right there is massive, bro. Having a football club that is attractive, bro. You know what I mean? And the football's attractive as well. The style, you get me? Everything that's around it. Let's free it about nonsense, bro. You're tailored towards certain profiles, bro. You get me? And I'm like, nah, man, allow that, bro. You know them ones there? Like, we weren't even getting any sort of decent midfielder under his system, bro. You get me? We weren't. He wasn't allowed to do that, of course, but you know what I mean? Like, we weren't. He was insisting on Bruno Fernandes in that midfield. You know what I mean? So we were always capped, because then we had Casemiro, Mainu, Ugarte vying for one position. So we didn't need it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's good. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. I can't lie. It's good stuff.
No, it is, bro. We're in a good situation right now, bro. So it's one of them ones where if they get, for argument's sake, if they get BALEBA and TONALI in the midfield, yeah, that's ridiculous recruitment there.
Yeah, good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then if you manage to move Ugarte on or Mason Mount, like there's a lot of noise that Mason Mount, they're trying to move Mason Mount on because he's on a lot of wages. So
bro,
we can move Mason Mount off, then we can go and get like a João Gomez or something, or
yes,
get your local if you can get Camavinga for 45 million, go get Camavinga as well, bro.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Get 3 centre mids if we can offload one.
Yep, 100%, bro. The wages alone for Casemiro is enough to go and get another midfielder anyway. You know what I mean? That's one big thing as well. And then you've got, you got like I said, Mason Mount, you can ship him off as well. So there's options there. Ogate, that's again, United need to do what's in front of them. United know how big this summer is for like the movement of transfers and whatnot. They have to get this midfield right, bro. It's the one time where they can afford to spend all their money in a good amount on the midfield. Don't get me wrong, we need a left winger, we need maybe a fullback, but the bulk of our money, there's 220 million that could be spent on midfielders, you feel me? Then if you get that money from Rashford, Højlund, and them, man, that's there could be used for a winger. Then, you know what I mean, your possible left backs and whatnot, like they're not going to be relatively expensive because I don't think Lewis Hall's going to be realistic, even though I want him. I can't lie to you, but you know, there is youth, there is players available that can be got for relatively cheap, bro. You know what I mean, bro? So there are options, man. You could go and get, you know, them ones there. So, and then yeah, man. After that, you could go full into the season, knowing that you're confident. Because we are gonna definitely need a squad next season. That's one thing for sure, man. A squad, bro, is needed because you're playing 3 games a week. You know what I mean? Possibly every competition. You know the ones there. So you see how things can get stretched. Players get injuries right now. You know, you look at De Ligt, you know what I mean, Lissandro, all these guys now. So we're gonna need extra bodies, man. You get me? So get them extra bodies in there, utilize the squad, you know what I mean, rotate. I think young man, it could be a very, very good season next season, man. Very, very good season, man. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I think United are on the right tracks. Like I said, the recruitment, I'm not worried about. Like I'm not like thinking, oh, what's that name there? We're not. We know.
Yeah, there's not a single name that I've seen. Yeah,
man.
And I thought, you know what, this is diabolical.
No,
you know what I mean,
bro.
The name that I like the least, yeah, is that Diamande guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said you don't like him, innit?
I don't like him. You know what I mean?
You seen Bacola start again? You seen him?
What?
You seen Bacola? The goal again?
Brother, that goal there was a good strike. I can't even lie, bro. You know the ones there. He bins it up. But but you see him? Nah, bro. I can't lie. I don't think I'm emotionally ready for a player like him at my football club.
I get what you're trying to say.
We just got rid of Garnacho, bro. Like, you can't bring this guy here, bro. Like, because I'm still recovering.
I hear you, man. But the thing is, man, it's the X factor, bro. Don't get me wrong, yeah. You know what it is with a guy? He gives you security. You know you're gonna.
That's what I need. I need consistency and security, bro.
I'm looking for the X factor. You know the ones there. I'm looking for a guy that's gonna kick me off the edge of my seat. That's gonna excite me. You feel me?
You might as well bring Rashford back then.
No. Rashford's had his time, bro. Rashford ain't got the mentality anymore. The thing about Rashford, bro, it's not the football, man. It's the fact that can he keep his head straight? The media, everything that surrounds him, the circus, bro. We don't need that anymore, bro. Is he on it today? Is he on it? Does he want to play today? That's what you're gonna get with Rashford. It's not even about ability sometimes anymore. I just think for me personally, what Bacola gives you, and in this league, the Premier League, I think he could go even better. I think under Enrique right now, maybe the way that they play, he's not allowed to express himself the way he's
of course, the build-up is the way they build up, probably because he's so direct, maybe it doesn't suit him as much, but
there you go. And because the Premier League is so direct, I really, really do think that could be the one that could go and get. And he's not like young. He's like what, 24 next year or this year in September. So he's like ready for that next step. You feel me? It's not great market. I wouldn't be displeased that in Dai. I wouldn't. If a Dai came in, I'd be like, you know what, man? That's a brother right there. You get me? That's still an exciting player. But I'm talking about know-how, goals, X factor, 2-footed. You feel me? Left or right. Like, I just think he could play both flanks as well, which will give us that flexibility. He can even play up front as well, which is another thing as well. He can play up front as well.
Yeah, we don't want to see that ever. No. You know, I'll be all right, man. I'll rather see Brian there, man.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I think for me, he's got an X factor. You know what I mean? Yes, has he not been scoring of late? But I do believe the way it is in that league anyway, they rotate the goals, bro. Kvaratskhelia will go 10 games without a goal, and then he'll score bare. These are not like goal scoring, like, you know what I mean, that prowess, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But they spread the goals in that competition anyway. Look at Doué. Doué, he'll give you glimpses. You don't rate Doué, but
I
Doué
think
will
he's
give you glimpses,
trash, bro. Like,
yeah, you don't rate him, but Doué's one of them ones where I think he's a good player, yeah, but he often drifts in and out of games too much. You get me? You'll be like, whoa, Doué's unbelievable. Where is Doué? Where's he gone? So it's one of them ones where, like, you know, and I don't think he has explosive kind of thing that we need in the Premier League, bro. Like,
no, he's just a show pony, Desiree.
yeah,
Bro.
like
I don't
you know
have
what I'm
any
saying, bro.
time.
So
I don't have any time for that guy, bro. Barcola, like, I can see what people see, yeah. But I can't unsee what I see. You know the ones, and that's it.
Okay.
This is what it is, and what I see, bro. He just looks like a mess to me, man. I'll be honest.
Nah,
like,
mess is a strong word, man.
bro. Like, even the goals he scores, yeah, there's no conviction in the goals. Like, even the way he strikes the ball, he don't like the way he strikes the ball. He don't even lock his ankle properly. Like, when he hits the ball, yeah, like, it just looks like his legs just loose. Like, it's weird. Like, even the goal he scored, it was weird, bro. Like, and the one he scored before, the left foot swinger one, yeah, he didn't even strike the ball properly, and it went in the top corner. And I was like, bro, this was meant to go out the stadium. That shot, you know what I mean? It's like,
listen, the shot,
there's no conviction, bro.
Listen, he did it what he got to do. It may not look great aesthetically.
Maybe
horrible. That's what people may be looking at, but
yeah,
I think for me, he's got the ability to do what he's got to do. Like, dribbling, you know what he's about. You feel me? Like, and what I like about his dribbling as well, like, it's not like straight at you. It's like he can stop and start. You feel me? Like, he can hold you a little bit, then skip past you. You know what I'm there, bro? You feel like you've got him, bang, see you later. Whereas sometimes you get wingers that are just so, like, for example, I don't know, like a Madueke, yeah, where he'll get on the byline.
He's not as bad as Noni, though. I'll be honest.
Hey?
He's not as bad as Noni, bro.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's different sort of wingers that you can look at, man. But I do, for me, you stay away from Diamande. That's all I would say. Like, I get where
I agree
where we're coming from, but I think it's too young, too raw.
He looks like a diet Semenyo, blood. You know them ones, and it's like Semenyo don't even look that good. So
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So I look at Diamande, it's way too much money for a guy that is by the way, yeah, it's his first full season. You know that, by the way. First full season.
But this is the point, and all of a sudden they're talking about 80 million euros.
Exactly, bro. It's mad. You know what, man? Is it probably the easiest time to be a footballer now? Just in Europe, in football.
Oh, for sure.
Now.
If you're a good athlete, yeah, like it's more than half the battle done.
Yeah, man. More than half the battle done. You know what I mean? You've just literally got to be athletic, strong, have a bit of pace about you. You know what I mean? Do a few highlight reels in the Bundesliga, score like 8 goals, maybe about 3 assists, get 11 GA, and then I'm telling you now, bro, all of a sudden, get a bit of cosign for Fabrizio Romano. He gets your name out there. You know what I mean? And then, boom, all of a sudden, everyone's talking about this Diamande. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I did see some bits of flashes of something at the AFCON, but then it wasn't enough for me to be like, you know what, 85 million? Nah, bro. See you later, bro. You get me? Like, let him go Bayern Munich or whatever he wants to go to and go over there and then announce himself on the stage and do what you need to do. But it's too much. Like, it's too much bread for a guy that's not even proved himself yet, bro. Way too much bread. You get me?
I agree. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, they're probably looking at him because he's young and we can have him on small wages. You know them ones.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, bro.
We'll bring him in and have him on like 50, 60K or something. But bro, I ain't even trying to. You get me? Like, that doesn't make no sense. You see where we are right now?
Yeah.
If we buy ready players right now, 4 players that are ready right now, we're challenging for the league next season. Like, why would I waste a signing on a player like him, who hasn't even found his feet in men's football yet, bro? Go and get me 4 ready players right now to come in. 2 centre mids, If it's Tonali and Baleba, then you go get me that left back at Frankfurt, like, where's he from?
Yeah, he's good.
Where's he actually from, though? He's got a proper English name.
He's German, you know. Is he not German? I'm sure he's German, bro. Nathaniel Brown. Yeah, German, bro. German.
Nathaniel Brown, blood. This youth could be Jamaican or something.
Yeah, bro. I need to find out what his heritage is, man. You get me? It might be heritage, like, You know what I mean? Jamaican, bro.
Yeah, because man saying German, that ain't no German name, blood. Man said his dad is American. That's what I mean. Man said name's
Oh yeah, he's
Brown, blood.
American. Yeah, it might be Afro-American. You feel me?
Okay, so yeah, he's American.
Or whatever. You feel me? Like yeah, he's American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Germany got him on the books, man. You know what I mean? Early age. I don't know whether he was born there or not. I'm not sure. You feel me? Place of birth, yeah, Hamburg, Germany. He was actually born there.
Okay.
So maybe his dad was American and whatnot. You feel me?
Yeah, okay. So half American and half German, probably then. All right. Say less. He looks decent from what I've seen anyway. He looks like a good athlete, which he would be if he's American anyway.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. I can't lie. If they go and get someone like him, because we've been linked to Balde as well, but Balde's injury record's a joke.
The only thing with Balde is I feel like Premier League he might get exposed.
Because he can't defend, bro.
Defending, you know what I mean? He's attacking going forward might be unbelievable, but then, you know what I'm saying, bro? We might find a guy that just can't defend. You know them ones there, bro. That's the only problem I have. Is he strong enough? Is he gonna get bullied by like a Semenyo or what? You know, these guys are just athletes, bro. You feel me? Like in the La Liga, you're not dealing with athletes all the time. You're not. You're dealing with technical wingers. So, and the injuries are a big concern as well. Injuries as well. Like if you look at his injuries, they are concerning. But again, it's just thinking, yo, man, am I thinking about injuries or am I thinking about the quality of the player? Do you know what I mean, guys? That's what we gotta think, man. Like, is it? Are we looking at the player? Because we can get a player that's not injury prone, and then like Ogate or whatever, and the guy is still available, but he's rubbish. Or do you get him and say, right, you're rotating with Dorgu, and maybe you keep Luke Shaw for one more season, and then them three can battle it out for left back. Because you got to remember, Arsenal have here Hincapié, Calafiori, and who else? Left back, Miles Lewis-Skelly. They have 3 left backs.
Yeah, but Miles Lewis-Skelly is a midfielder, isn't it? That they use there,
he's a midfielder. But
and then Calafiori is a centre back that they use there, and then also what's his name can play left back as well. Fucking Timber. So
Timber, Man City have got Ake, they've got Nico Riley,
they've got Vardio that can play there as well.
Vardio as well. So, bro,
and you're gonna need,
bro, you're gonna need bear man anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why you need multifunctional defenders.
That's what I'm saying. So if you do get a Balde for a decent price, he doesn't have to be your main choice. You feel me? Like you don't have to be as reliant on him as possible. You know what I'm there, bro. Problem is though, if we're getting players that we're reliant on, that's where it becomes a problem. But if you've got 2 other positions back up and you're getting him as almost like the extra one, then it all depends on whether you get him as if he's gonna cost you a lot of money or not. That's what it comes down to. You know, he's a mad athlete. Yeah, I hear it, but athlete in terms of you're saying like up and down and like he's durable and you get me, like he don't get tired as quickly. That's an athlete. But in terms of the physicality side of it, that's where it could be a question, you feel me, in the league. Premier League, it can be a humbler. You know what I'm there. So that's where we're like, But there are other options, bro. There's many options available, bro. You get me? Like you could have one that could be an inverting one. You feel me? Like that can play left back like a Timber or I don't know. You know the guy that plays for Forest, the left back. I forgot his name, but you could have players that could do the inverting role, like a Mazarawi can do. You get me? Like could do both sides if you want to that way. Obviously, not the best ideal one. But you could have that if you want to as well. So there's different options, man.
I agree.
Man said Lewis-Skelly, you know, allow that.
Man said 60 million, bro. I'll take Lewis-Skelly. Yeah, if you're gonna give him us for 1 million at Aiden Heaven, bro, we will run that, bro. You know what I'm saying? For 1 million and that, bro, compensation, bro, we can run that. You know
1 million, you know, that's crazy.
We can run that 100%, bro. But you know what I mean? We're looking to bolster the squad in the right positions. All the names are good, so
can't even
complain, bro.
It's looking good, man. I'm bro. I ain't complaining, bro. Like every time I literally flick through socials and that, and I see listen, who we're linked with, I'm like, I'm calm, bro. I'm really, really like, you know what I mean? I'm very calm, bro. Things on the right track, you get me? And the thing is for Man United, we're buying starters in it right now. You get me? We're not. Yeah, there you go. We're not buying bench play. We're buying starters. And then the guys that are not.
That's how you strengthen your squad, though. You bring in starters and then you move starters to the bench, and that's how you build depth, innit? You don't replace bench players with bench players.
Bro, the more I look at it, the more I watch the Champions League, I'm like, you know what, man? I don't care if people are not happy they're not starting next season, bro. Because I'm like, yo, man, I'm seeing man on the bench thinking, yo, Camavinga's on the bench, bro, for Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, yo, man, I swear down, guys, man, even if the players that we rate, like they're not playing, but then we've got players ahead of them that are very, very good. But man, got a whole bench, bro, and work your way into the team, man. That's what I've got to be, man. We got to have serious depth. So when we look at our squad, we're like, wow, alhamdulillah, like we got a serious squad, bro. Because it's a big season. And if you're not with it, if you're not with it to win trophies and get back to the squad, it is a squad game now, bro. There's so many games, bro. Players are coming back from the World Cup. Players might not be the same, from the World Cup till like January, Real talk. Like, because of the fact that they've played the World Cup, they might have got injured, they might be tired, or they might be kind of like worn out, and man might not play to their right rhythm until November time. So you got to tell one man to say, yo, listen, you're going to be playing while this guy, you know what I mean, or whatever. In your head, you're thinking, yo, we need to get my man up to speed, but we're not going to play him every single game. So you got to have a squad, man. I feel like when I look at teams like Atletico Madrid and I watch their bench and I'm like, yo, they just bought this guy, for 60 million euros, but he's on the bench.
Yeah.
Proper good player, Forgot his name. Came from Villarreal. But then man saying, yo, man, we got a squad. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you got to do. But it all comes down to respect, innit? Respect, understanding, you know what I mean? Having a squad, not for the sake of it, but for a use as well. Because sometimes you could just build a squad, like a Guardiola. Remember Guardiola a couple of years ago? Baena, that's the one, Baena. You remember Guardiola a couple of years ago? The guy was like, I don't want more than 15 players, something like that. I want to keep everyone happy. Hold on a minute. Look at his squad right now.
Yeah, you can't do that now, yeah.
You can't do that. Are you mad?
One game a week you can run that.
Yeah, one game a week. But all of a sudden, he's like, well, this is the squad that we got. And they still are winning, by the way. But for some reason, he wanted a small squad. I'm like, brother, man, are you crazy? Yeah, man, everyone knows that, man. He wanted a smaller squad. Broski, you'll be found out by now if you had that small squad. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So all I say is, like, players have got to exercise patience, but know that what's the bigger cause? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to build? You know what I mean? What are we trying to build? And if you realize and understand what we're trying to build, then you're going to be part of the so-called project or whatever we're trying to do. You get me?
But this is why when people are talking about, we need to get rid of players like Zirkzee and that, bro, we shouldn't be getting rid of players like him that actually contribute to the team before we get rid of the Ugartes and Mounts. Like, it doesn't make sense because he actually contributes, even if it is off the bench, bro. Like, he still contributes, bro. You know what I mean? And this is the problem. Like, I feel like the way these men want to see the squad built, like, get rid of the dead wood first, bro. Don't get rid of good players, bro. Like, it makes no sense. You'll rather have good players in the squad that are not happy that they're not starting, but they're still there.
They're still there. Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying?
There.
But they're still
100%.
there, bro. Like, that's the most important thing.
100%, man. You know, like, for example, with Joshua Zirkzee, the reason why I kind of low-key want him to leave is because I feel like, I don't know, it depends on what Michael Carrick's doing, but I generally believe he could start for a good team in Europe.
Yeah, he could. He should be starting somewhere.
And I feel like for me, we've kind of wasted 2 years of his career.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense, and I'm like, I think for me, it's just best he moves on. He doesn't need to prove himself. I feel like he goes to another league, does what he got to do. Then people might then say, oh,
if he goes to Spain, he smashes it.
You see what I'm saying?
And if he goes back to Italy, he smashes it. Like,
there you go. You know what I'm saying? So that's my kind of feeling. Like, because I'm like, yo, I think he's a very good like squad player to have, especially in the Champions League next year, where it's more technical and whatnot, and it's suited to his game. But then it's like, yo, again, he wants to make the Netherlands squad. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. Like, there's so much things he wants to achieve. And I feel like now in that position now that maybe he once had that was available in them 10 roles now becomes like a situation where Carrick's not going to use him as much. You feel me? Right now this season. You feel me? So, and I think he's been professional. He's literally not kicked up a fuss. January, he was meant to leave. You know what I mean? Was cool. He's there celebrating with the players. Like, he knows, innit? Like, wagwan, innit? You feel me? In that aspect. And I feel like he knows, like, yo, next season, still what, 24, 25. He can
Yeah,
get
he's
a
still
move,
got loads
man.
of football to play, man.
Yeah,
Like, do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And the thing is, it hasn't ruined anything. Like, he'll still
No,
go on, yeah, to be a good player somewhere else, and he'll still play. Like, this stint at Man United hasn't
it
done
doesn't
him no
define him.
harm.
Doesn't
Like,
define him.
yeah, it hasn't done him no harm. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it defines his kind of, you know what I mean, stay at Manchester United as a whole, because I feel like, you know what I mean, he's shown good qualities. There's one point where he was getting, you know what I mean, booed, and then all of a sudden he was getting cheered.
Brother, now
You know
they're
what I
singing
mean?
his song all the
He's had a
time, bro.
U-turn, bro. He's
Yeah,
actually had a U-turn in his Man United career,
yeah.
where he's like gone from hero to zero to hero. It's mad.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it just shows you, man, like, fans can be fickle. You know what I mean? Especially the people that are at the stadium, bro. Like, it's what can you do for me now? You feel me? So you might get players that are lauded ahead of others, but then reality is, like, the quality, you can't, you know, your eyes don't lie to you, man.
Yeah.
You'll see through that in the end, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think for me, man, he'll end up at an Italian club, Spanish
Yeah.
club, and then go play for them. But and then obviously it's just, again, who else would you deem as a squad player like that might be in the periphery next season? Like, that's the thing. Maguire will be, you know what I mean? You'll have Mazraoui.
But I think one of Mount or Agate have to leave.
Yes. I think, to be honest with you, the thing is with Mason Mount, yeah, he's the type of guy to, like, tell people on his bio that he's got Man United. You feel me? You know, them ones there, bro. Like, you know, my bio
Yeah,
says
bro,
I
he
play
just
for
wants
Man
to be
United.
at Man United, yeah, for
Brand.
the PR, yeah, the brand.
Yeah,
100%.
bro.
That's what
Chelsea
it is. He
fans
don't
want
care about
us.
playing football.
You know what, man? Do you think that's a case in football where players actually don't care about playing football anymore?
I think so. I think
it
some
is,
of
you
these,
know.
man. I think some of these, man. It's not that I don't think that they don't want to play. Like, obviously, they care that they're injured, bro. No player wants to be injured. But the truth is, yeah, them man are content, yeah. Like,
Yes,
even when he's fit, he's content to sit on the bench at Man United, pick up 250 grand and tell people he plays for Man United. He is. Like,
bro.
you know them
100%.
ones there. Certain men are just content. And that's what I said about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. At no point in his
Yeah.
career, yeah, did he say, nah, like, I want to go and start somewhere. I want to be the guy, bro. He was happy to just warm bench for Man United, bro. I don't rate that, bro. Like, as a man, I don't
Yeah,
rate it,
for
bro. Like,
real.
at some point, it's like, bro, like, you love playing football, yeah? Don't you want to be the guy somewhere? Don't you want the feeling of just being the man, bro? Like, Darren Fletcher had the feeling of being the man, being the captain. Philip Neville was a captain of Everton.
Yeah.
Them man had their moment in the sun, you know, them ones, like, and it's just like, what? You just want to be a side man for your whole career? Like, it's just like, come on, bro.
And they moved on as well. You remember, like, he moved on to West Brom. I think to be fair, Phil
Fletcher
never
was
made a
at West Brom and
controversial move.
Stoke.
Yeah, Phil never moved to Everton, of all
Yeah,
places.
Phil
You know
never
what I
went to
mean?
Everton and captained them, bro.
And captained them for a couple of years as well. It weren't like for a few years. He went there for a couple
John
of
O'Shea
years.
went Sunderland. I think Wes was there as well.
Wes was there. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
he left after 10-11 season. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, go and move. Yeah,
Yeah, them man went to be the main guys in places, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even players like flipping Kieran Richardson, the Fraser
Gibson.
Campbells, all them man there. Darren Gibson, all these men went to be main guys somewhere, blood. You know them ones there and play and start, like, you know what I mean? Like, who wants to be on the bench their whole career? Yeah, Nicky Butt went Newcastle.
Danny Welbeck, fair play to Danny Welbeck as well. He's had a
great career, Danny Welbeck. Do you know what I mean? But that's it. Nicky Butt went Newcastle, bro. Like, and Solskjaer retired at just chilling at Man United, bro.
Chilling, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, yeah, man.
And I think Mason Mount would retire at Man United if we let him, you know.
You know what? I swear down,
He'll
bro.
retire at Man United if we let him. He'll just ride it out. He'll do the Luke Shaw, Phil Jones thing. Just ride it out.
Luke Shaw's a criminal, bro. I swear.
You just ride it out. Take the money, bro. I'm telling you, he's that kind of baller. You can tell. Like, bro, you know what's mad? Yeah, this bro is always injured, but every time Man United have some sort of media obligation, yeah, Mason Mount is there, bro. I remember I saw a thing where they done a rugby thing.
I remember that one. I remember the rugby one. Yeah.
And it was him, Harry Maguire, and I think Onana or something.
Onana.
And then now I see some other boxing thing as well, yeah, and he's in it as well, but ain't you injured?
Boxing?
Yeah, with Paddy.
It's kind of low-key back the boxing scene as well. I don't know
what's that guy's name? Is it something, was it McCormack or something like that? I see man.
There's a UFC thing, but I think that's for the Brazilian man, them. I think so.
Okay. And I see a boxing thing, and I see Mason Mount's face there, bruv. Him and I want to say the goalkeeper. What's his name?
Heaton.
Yeah, him and Heaton and that boxing or something, and it's like, brother, man are doing everything but kicking ball, blood. Like, what are we doing it? Man's doing all the PRs, fam.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. I swear down, bro. Yeah. New Zealand legend. Yeah, I think that's Richard McCormack. Yeah, I don't even know, bro. But you're right, though. It kind of is because he's got that kind of like pretty boy face. You feel me? Like that kind of like.
Yeah, but that's the whole PR. He wanted to be David Beckham,
Yeah.
bro. That's why he came to Man United.
Yeah, buddy, bro. Listen, he adds to his brand, innit? Because at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, "Yo, where have you been?" Like, you know, these sponsors and brands here, they'll need to pick up the fact that we need to see you in front of the cameras. You know, we need to see you part of these like, you know, social campaigns, bro. If you're not doing that, then how can we pay you more for certain brand deals or whatnot? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once their career's over, you're not going to rely on these brand deals and whatnot and these things to continue. You know what I mean? They might model for someone or do this for someone. So they need to do that, bro. So end of the day, they're like, yo, if you want these bonuses here, we need these added incentives in there, bro. We need you to be rocking this here. We need you to be doing that here. You feel me? So yeah, man, you're right, bro. Like, and this is, I remember when Carefree Lewis warned us about it. He gave us like a whole booklet on his actual PR campaign. And I was like, what? I didn't believe this at first. I was like, yo, get out of here. But he actually deep it, bro. He's got the Beckham handbook out. You know what I'm saying?
Just without the ability.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, he's learned from Luke Shaw, man. Luke Shaw's just happy to be here for the last 10 years, bro. It's mad to think, like, I always think to myself, look, this guy played with Carrick, you know, mad, for like 3 years. He played under the was it? Nah, it would have been Moyes because he signed under Moyes, but played under Van Gaal.
That was Luke Shaw, yeah. He signed under Moyes, but then he came through in Van Gaal's first season.
Van Gaal, remember we had Ryan Giggs for a bit, you know what I mean, towards the end. Played under Ryan Giggs. Then he played under Mourinho. So yeah, he played under 3 managers. Mourinho, he retired under Mourinho, didn't he? So, bro, Mourinho, you know, that's mad. It's mad done here, man. All these managers, you know, broski.
And he's still here.
And he's still here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I think Mount, Ugarte, and Shaw should be potted, bro. But I think it'll be one or the other with Mount and Ugarte. But if we get rid of one of them, I think we need to bring in a bonus midfielder. We need 6. We need 2 in each position, bro. That's what we need.
100%, bro. We need 2 in each position, bro. 100%. I'm with you. I'm fully with you, bro. We need 2 in each position. And then, yeah, bro, like, we just need to go all out next year, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said it to you before. I said, yo, everyone wants top 4 and all this and that. Yeah, but I'm like, yo, go for the juggernaut. I feel like it's more than never now. Manchester United could be real contenders next year if they get the summer right, bro. More than ever, bro. Because it's going towards that way. You know what I mean? Like where like Arsenal now need a contender which actually is serious right now. You feel me? Next year. Because it's gonna be Arsenal and against someone else. Man City,
yeah, it needs to be us, bro.
Yeah. So I generally feel like next year, if United want to be the ones, they need to be the hungriest.
We need to be proactive in the market, and we need to go and get our targets early.
Yeah. And then people will be like, yo, and then you know what it is, yeah? People will flip it and say, nah, you man can't be top 4 contenders with this team. Well, it's true. Because people want to do the other way, innit? Like, some people put the pressure on you, say, oh, man, you should be title contenders with this squad. Well, yeah, I'm saying that. I'm not even going to let you tell me if I'm saying that. I'm telling you, we want to challenge for the league. Whether we do it or not, it's a conversation. But I do believe if Man United get the summer we get here, United should be involved in conversations. They should be. You know what I'm saying, broski?
I agree.
Top 4 is just, agree. For me, what it is with top 4, yeah, it's like you're almost like saying to yourself, like, you're putting room for like just laziness and whatnot. And like, I don't know, man, I feel like the more higher you aim, I'm not saying that all of a sudden we then say, sack the manager, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, we've got to aim for higher because we're settling for less with this top 4. Look how banter this top 4 is, bro. Chelsea, Liverpool can get top 4 after Liverpool season. Come on, man. What are we doing here? The way Liverpool have had that season and they're in the top 4. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, bro, their season's been so shit. We can't let these brothers, close the gap. Because right now, it looks like we're pulling away from Chelsea and Liverpool. And the thing is, I think they'll both drop points this weekend as well. So
Liverpool play Brighton away, which is very, very
that's a tough game, bro. And Chelsea got Everton away, which
Everton away. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
So, yeah, I think they both.
We do our job
both could be
on
in
Friday.
trouble.
This is what I'm saying. We've just got to put the pressure on them. We're playing ahead of them now for the first time in a while, I believe. We're playing ahead of them. You get me? Like, this is another thing that the Premier League has tried to mess about with us as well, that nobody wants to talk about. They want to try and indirectly put pressure on Man United by always being the last team to play. Have you noticed that, by the way? So yeah, man. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm more than confident about top 3. It's not even a question now. Like, I think a couple of more wins and we got in the bag, bro. You get me? Like, we have a couple of more wins. I say we beat Bournemouth and we beat Chelsea. Top 3 might be secured. And then maybe that home game after against Leeds. And then that's it. You know what I mean? There. Because then it will be like four games left, I think, after that. We've only got 8 games, I lie? Or something like that? 8 games left?
8 games, bro.
8 games. So we win 4 out of 8 games, top 3 secured.
Yeah, secured, bro.
Yeah. 4 of them. And then also, if you want to do a little bonus, beat Liverpool at home. Just for the bants. You know what I mean? There. Just for the bants, bro.
This is what I'm saying. I think, bro, like, honestly, I said it. We should be going unbeaten till the end of the season, bro. Because only 8 games left.
Yeah.
8 games playing once a week, bro. Like, we shouldn't be losing to none of these teams that we've got, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We got City and Arsenal out the way. So, like, really, shouldn't be losing to any of these teams, bro.
No.
Like, Liverpool, we shouldn't be losing to them at Old Trafford. Chelsea, we just shouldn't be losing to, period. And then everyone else, they're games that I expect this team to win.
Yep.
Especially with the likes of Dorgu coming back. And Carrick said Lissandro's not far away as well. So,
yeah.
No, we need to do our thing, bro. No, I think we will, bro. Like, it's good times, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Get this Champions League, and then we can focus on an exciting transfer window. That's what I'm on.
Come on. That's what it's about, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm chilling, but I've never been so happy about where we are right now. You know what I'm on there? Like, I'm so calm. Like I said, it's about just winning the games, bro. People can want performances, cool, but I've made it clear. Get me the wins, bro. I know where we need to be. You know what I'm on there? And that's the Champions League final. A Champions League, should I say. After that, we could discuss next year performances. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Next year, we could just performances. Right now, for me, it's about results. 1 second.
Yeah, facts. Man said, what style do you expect to see or would be satisfied with Carrick next season? Bro, I've always stated that, you see Michael Carrick here, the style of play we're seeing from Carrick, is pretty much based on the players right now, bro, because I think from a technical standpoint, we've got some good players, but it's limited, in it, like, especially the ball progression from the midfield and the defense. If you give Michael Carrick them 2 midfielders, and potentially, if you do get him a left centre-back as well, then a left centre-back and a left-back, I think that the football improves massively, bro, just by improving the midfield. That's it, because our actual style of football, there's nothing wrong with it. The problem with our football is that our ball retention could be better.
Yes. But the thing is, I can't ask for that when I know that the players that are meant to be doing that aren't there. So what? Like, I'm asking Mbumo to be this unbelievable secured baller that keeps the ball and does it wherever. I'm going to expect Cunha, who's normally a transition player, to do this, even though he can do it. Bruno Fernandes. So it's for me, I can demand all these stuff, but if I know it's not right now there, it's kind of wasting energy, man. You feel me? Like, but if I know that Wharton, Anderson, and all these players are there, you can be mad now, because you're saying, we've got the players here, why can't we produce?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you start looking at the coach and stuff like that. But
yeah,
for now,
exactly, bro.
We just don't have the profiles in.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. So I can only go mad if I know that it's there. If I don't, then I just think it's wasted energy. And for me, that's why I think Carrick has been limited in that regards, where he's not been able to play fully his style of football. So that's why you're therefore seeing a game where it does look like you know, we are playing maybe one half, or it doesn't look as good as what people want. But the same people that want these demands didn't have the same demands for Ruben Amorim, man. So them man could go do themselves, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm telling you now, man. I don't even want to hear this negative energy, because where was this energy on the Ruben Amorim? That's all I want to know.
Facts.
That's what I want to know, bro. You get me?
110%. This is it, bro. Man just have to be consistent and have to be balanced, innit? So
yeah.
A lot of these men are chatting shit, and I see Zlatan. I remember you put up a quote earlier talking about Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich got turned down by loads of managers before Vinny got the job. And when Vinny got the job, them man had him, the first manager to get sacked before he'd even coached the game, bro. Like, the odds for him to get sacked, they couldn't believe he got the job, bro. They got turned down by Tuchel extending. He said he didn't want to extend. They got turned down by the Zirkzee. They got turned down by fucking the Stuttgart manager. They got turned down by fucking Glasner. Bro, yeah, they got turned down by Glasner. They got turned down by bare managers, bro. And in the end, they decided to go for Vincent Kompany. They got turned down by Ralf Rangnick as well. Forgot about Ralf. They got turned down by bare managers. So
they went to Ralf Rangnick.
Yeah.
You know, that's
so
crazy.
all of this chat, all of this chat about, and they chose Vincent Kompany, and there was loads of people available. They wasn't. They got turned down by everyone.
Yeah.
And they stumbled upon Vinny, and now look what Vinny's doing. Do you see what I'm saying? So
for real.
Because of what he's doing, and he wasn't even their second or third choice. So it's the same with the Michael Carrick situation.
Raised, you know?
Of course.
There was eyebrows raised about Kompany.
He just relegated Burnley, and they gave him the job at Bayern Munich, bro. Man were laughing.
Bro. That's crazy.
But man are telling me that Michael Carrick can't be the guy because there's better guys out there. There were better guys out there than Vinny on paper. Yeah. But they didn't want a job.
Yeah. I think for me, people just got to wait till the end of the season, man. Man are making decisions already, and also just being negative about Carrick, man. Like, bro, I've always been, even me, I've been consistent about Carrick. I said, we just got to wait until we finish the season. Once we do that, then we can talk about all of this managers and whatnot. But let's just finish the season. Let's just enjoy it. Let's not have any agendas. That's where I've been from day one. I've been like, no agendas. You get me? I might be pissed off about a result, but I'm not going to blame the manager. But like, that's the reason why he shouldn't be the manager. I've never done that. I've said, I'm making my mind up at the end of the season. I'm going to assess what we have, what we don't have. I'm going to look at the market. Do I see Enrique? Do I see a top manager available? If I don't, and I see that Carrick is there, and I see that he's doing a good job, and he's done a good job, for me, let's go with it then. You feel me? Because no one can be like, but the Zirkzee, you ain't watched the Zirkzee for 2 years, mate. You know, so don't come to me about the Zirkzee. You know what I mean? If you've watched managers and you have very, very good knowledge on them and you know their weaknesses, we can have a debate. But if you don't, and you're just saying names like a Nagelsmann, man, I ain't no Nagelsmann in a while, bro. I don't even know what his style of play is.
Yeah,
you ain't watched Nagelsmann ball.
Facts. You know,
you ain't watched it. So you can't prove it's going to be good, because we thought that with Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, people are just gassed for the name, but Nagelsmann's another Ruben to me, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? Right now, for me, it's about managers. Who can get the best out of the players we've got right now? And if Carrick doesn't become the guy, you know what, guys? We move on.
But you shake his hand and say, you know what? Sorry, it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Bro. And we keep it moving, but he's already proven his
he's proven, bro,
his quality at this football club, and he's proven that he's useful, bro, to have around, even if it's only for now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Even if it's only for now, bro. You could just say, you know what? It's all good. It's all blessed. You know them ones there.
100%. Hey, you lot, make sure you smash those likes up. We're closing in on the likes target. We're not there yet. I'm going to redirect to Saeed's watch along. I didn't realize the Barca was the early watch along, guys.
Yeah, bro. Early watch along. I don't know why, though, man. It's
brother, I ain't doing it, bro. I was going to do it, but broski, you see, after that fucking boxing session today and fasting, I'm cooked, bro. Like, I need it, bro, as soon as it hits 1:15, bro. I need I need my food, bro. I'm gonna keel over, blood. You know them, man. So
come on.
I mean, I'll be back for the evening games, the 7:45 games. I'll probably put the Liverpool one.
Liverpool, I reckon they're gonna get knocked out, me.
Because that's the only game, That's the only game one that is in the balance, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only game that's in the balance. The rest of them are kind of dead. You get me? So yeah, man, I'll be doing that game. But yeah, man, big up everyone, man. Like I said, we'll do Mandem Talk tomorrow, and Eid Mubarak in advance as well. It's on Friday, so
trust me.
You know what I mean? Ema Barrett to everyone, man. You know the most.
So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the likes and then make sure you drop a rants raid inside.